Hey, what's up guys, my name is Charlie. Today we're going to be reacting to some more Angry Video Game Nerd, and this is going to be Pepsi Man for the PlayStation 1. Oh boy, so I believe this is going to be episode 168. Whew, that's a lot of episodes. I'm pretty sure he's going to be stopped making these Angry Video Game Nerd episodes at like 200 or something. I think that's gonna be his grand finale. Who knows? He could stop at episode 200. He was gonna stop at episode 100. So I'm guessing 200 is the lucky number. Hopefully he continues to make these Angry Video Game Nerd episodes until he's old and grey. That would be totally awesome. But yeah, let's check out this video. Pepsi Man is a game I've played before, but on an emulator, unfortunately. I've never physically had the disc for the PlayStation 1, because Pepsi Man is quite expensive. I think it's like $100 just for the disc, with the casing on eBay or something like that. So yeah, it's quite a trophy to have, quite a trinket, so to speak. So if you happen to own the physical copy of this game, congratulations. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty nifty. But yeah, let's see what the nerd has to say about this game. Let's go.
He's the angry video game
Jesus.
nerd.
The 90s was arguably one of the best times for video games. You had so
Oh
many
yeah.
new consoles coming out, and with junk food being popular and already advertising to kids, they decided to jump on the bandwagon and start making their own video games. Most food companies just stuck to TV commercials, got milk, fruit stripe gum, Lunchables, and of course Mentos, the fresh maker. Those companies didn't have to make video games, but guess who did? Cheetos, McDonald's, and Domino's Pizza, who created Yo-Noid. What's the deal with the Noid?
What's
What kind
Yo-Noid?
of drugged-up fever dream spawned this mutilated mascot monstrosity? It's a creepy guy wearing a red rabbit suit. And why does he ruin pizzas? What were they thinking? Most junk food games were just a bunch of business bullshit from the wasted imaginations from all the corporate fat cats. So, get out your pooper scooper and let's dig out this piss litter of a game.
Damn. Oh, that is gross. Please tell me that's just chocolate peanut butter. God, that's gross.
Whoa! What the fuck?
What the
You scared the shit out of me. Not this shit, actual shit.
It's actually
Listen,
a
I gotta
Pepsi
play
Man
this game.
suit.
We gotta get out of here. Huh, what? Drink?
Drink.
How do you play drink? What kind of title is that? The back is in Japanese, and the side has the title in Japanese, and then the other side has it in English. Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man.
It's got the awesome
Pepsi
music
Man.
ever.
Okay, so Pepsi Man is this weird T-1000 looking Japanese Pepsi mascot who helps people by magically turning things into Pepsi. In all his TV commercials, he's a bumbling idiot who stumbles around, smashes into windows, and transforms into a cactus?
Yeah.
Even though he was only marketed in Japan, all his commercials take place in the USA. He even starred in his own video game, and was also featured as an unlockable character in the Japanese version of Fighting Vipers for the Sega Saturn. To unlock him, all you gotta do is lose the first fight.
Damn.
Never seen that before.
I didn't know
lose
that.
to unlock a character?
Yeah,
Well,
that's
thanks,
bizarre.
Pepsi Man. That's very interesting. But I have other junk food games I could play, like Cool Spot.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
come on. Oh, well, I could always play Chester Cheetah.
Oh, God, it's Rob the Robot
Well,
all
how
over
about
again.
Big Bumpin'?
It's Gyromite all over again.
Man. How about Kool-Aid Man? God damn it, you silly fuck. I don't want to play Pepsi Man. Okay, jeez.
Jesus.
I'll play Pepsi Man. Well, in the chance that you were looking forward to Cool Spot or Yo Noid, can't play 'em because they're all Pepsi Man now.
Can you
Everything
breathe
I
in
wanna
that
play is
suit?
Pepsi Man. Yeah. Well, I guess let's pop this corporate cock fuck in.
What if he can breathe in that Pepsi suit?
The intro starts with
No
this
holes.
live-action cutscene of a guy buying a Pepsi. As he drinks it, you hear the shrill shriek of Pepsi Man set to surf music. And then he stares into the can.
Oh.
Okay, so is Pepsi Man in the can now? I don't even get it.
I don't know.
This is fucking stupid. I'm not playing.
Pepsi is Pepsi.
Okay, I'll play it. Next, we see Pepsi Man running down a street to nowhere as he crashes.
This is a good game, by the way. I've played it.
Logo.
It's really good.
What the hell's wrong
It's
with
a
this
decent
mascot?
game.
Chester Cheetah was cool. Cool Spot had cool in his name, but Pepsi Man, he's not cool at all. He doesn't make me want to drink a Pepsi. Makes me want to drink a fucking beer.
Yeah, Roller Rock.
What?
What?
I said it makes me want to drink a fucking beer.
Oh,
come
no,
on.
come on. Don't do that to his Rolling
All right.
Rock. That's cruel. You're all shit out of luck, nerd.
Wow, that's a lot of Pepsi.
Yeah,
I bet
that's
his
a
bowel
Pepsi
movements
addict.
are like tar and colon foam.
Hey, let's start the game.
So the first level starts off
That's
with
my
Pepsi
fridge.
Man meeting a truck
Just full of
driver with a flat tire.
Pepsi.
There are a bunch of people gathered in front of the vending machine. They want Pepsi. And the word is that they're just about to riot.
Really? They'll riot? Why is
Riot.
Pepsi such a big deal here?
Yeah.
Is that one vending machine the only place to get a Pepsi in this town?
Damn.
I mean, there's Pepsi everywhere. It's laying all over the streets. You can get
Yeah.
one anywhere. So Pepsi Man runs around collecting Pepsi while dodging cars, pedestrians, pogo jackhammer fucks, chuds, and this garbage man who's being an asshole. Look, they wait for him at the intersection and then start launching garbage out the truck. Dicks.
Yeah, don't they
Pepsi Man
want
doesn't give
Pepsi?
any shits
Why are they trying to
either.
stop
He'll
them
run right through your house.
from giving
Hell,
them
he'll
Pepsi?
even run right into you and send you flying through your kitchen wall. That guy's probably dead.
It doesn't matter, Pepsi. It's Pepsi, man. He can get
Part
away with
reminds
it.
me of the chase scene in Raising Arizona, but instead of Nicolas Cage, it's Pepsi Man, and instead of Huggies, it's Pepsi's. Here, you crash through a shed and end up with a trash can on your head, which makes your controls opposite. Yeah. Finally, I get to the end of the level, and he buys a Pepsi from a vending machine.
Of
Why don't the
course.
people go to this one at the Kid and Kid store instead of riding like a bunch of Pepsi-crazed freaks?
Yeah.
And why does Pepsi Man buy a Pepsi when he just collected 94 Pepsis? And why can't I go one goddamn sentence without saying Pepsi? That's enough for me. This game's too monotonous. Oh,
game's starting to work.
Oh, dude, your breath. It smells like tooth decay. Here, have some Mentos.
Pepsi and
Wow.
Mentos don't go well together.
That worked. Thanks to Mentos.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Well, fuck it. I'll just keep going. So in level 2, there's this radical skateboard part. It sucks. The controls feel stiff and one hit
Reminds me
kills
of
you.
Taxi,
I guess it
this
makes
scene.
sense. If you were riding a skateboard down the hills and crashed into a trolley, you'd be dead. Now a moving company's trying to kill Pepsi Man too? They're just
God.
driving with the truck wide open, launching furniture at him. That's someone's furniture! Imagine if you hire a moving company to load up all your furniture and you get to the new house and then
Yeah.
it arrives, the van is empty and you're like, hey, where the hell's all my furniture? And they say, oh yeah, we saw Pepsi Man on the way over and we had to just chuck it all at him. Yeah, that'll be $500.
Yeah, that was
So finally, you make it to the rioters who are going ape shit by this Pepsi machine. This one's at a different Kid and Kid store, and this one lady's biting her shirt or something.
Yeah, I've never
and this
seen
guy's
anyone-
jacking off.
Oh,
Pepsi
God.
Man gives them Pepsi, and all is well.
I've never seen anyone go so crazy about
That is,
Pepsi.
until the
Jesus.
Pepsi truck smashes into you, sending you into a Pepsi billboard with a giant Pepsi can that rolls after you.
That's
Indiana
pretty
Jones
cool.
style.
Yeah,
Now
that's-
I'm being chased.
that's
Yeah, this
stupid,
time
but
I'm
pretty
running
cool.
towards the camera instead of away. Way to shake up the gameplay there. I hate this. I wish I had something wittier to say, but there's really nothing. I mean, this game is just mindless brain waste. It's an
Advertisement,
advertisement that's meant to push processed poison pissed out of Pepsi Man's pee hole.
But it's
Speak
a
of the
decent
devil,
game,
you're
actually.
back.
Oh, Dr.
that you
Jekyll and
got
Mr.
there?
Hyde poster.
That's not Pepsi. That's a Rolling
Rolling
Rock.
Rock.
An actual Rolling Rock.
How nice of him.
You know what? Pepsi Man's actually pretty cool. Cheers, buddy. This isn't Rolling Rock.
It's Crystal
It's not
Crystal
even beer.
Pepsi, in it?
This is Crystal Pepsi.
Yeah, I knew it was
And it's
Crystal
old. Like, what
Pepsi.
is it, from the 90s? It's all flat. You know what? Fuck
I
you.
remember
You're
Crystal
shit and your
Pepsi.
game is shit.
I knew it was Crystal Pepsi. I had a feeling right away.
Have a Pepsi.
No thanks.
No, I'm good. I have a Dr. Pepper, though.
Next stage.
I like Dr. Pepper. It's
So the
my
next
favorite.
part, you got to get to the top of a burning building. The firefighter can't get first aid to them in time, so of course, you bring them Pepsi. Oh yeah, I'm sure that'll help all the people trapped on the roof of a burning fucking building. Yeah, treat their burns with some Pepsi. Thanks to Pepsi Man.
What is...
This level is horrifying. It's like society's final days, brought to you by Pepsi. This guy
Pepsi
here
apocalypse.
smashes his car into a brick wall and explodes, but
Damn.
Pepsi Man just runs by.
like it's
That guy's
nothing.
probably dead, but I gotta get those people Pepsi. So after traversing this urban hellscape, you get to this truck that keeps launching barrels. Yeah, I guess Donkey Kong's in there, and he hates Pepsi Man as much as I do. After that, you get to the most unsafe construction zone ever. Girders are falling apart, sections of the bridge are missing, these guys are just swinging metal beams, and the bulldozers are just spinning around. What's happening here?
Yeah, this is
Pepsi Man
crazy.
stops to buy yet another Pepsi
Damn.
and falls into one of my most hated video game cliches ever. The sewer level.
Oh,
This is where
we've
the
all
shit
had the sewer
graphics
level.
really shine. It's so dark that
I
you
hate
can't
the
see
sewer
where you're
level.
going. There's pitfalls everywhere, and the only reason I know they're there is because I fell into them 50 times. I feel like it'd be easier in real life to run through a sewer and collect Pepsi. Right here, I swear, you have no choice but to get hurt by this wall. There's no way to pass it, and even when you do, there's a narrow path you need to hit, or else you're starting over. Another part that's bullshit is the subway section. I don't know what to do. There's a train coming right at you with no time to avoid. I tried dodging it, but I get killed every time. Then, after restarting the level like 12 times, I accidentally found the dash function. Yeah.
Wow.
Hitting up and square
I
lets
didn't know
Pepsi
there was a
Man
dash.
How was I supposed to know that? On the control screen, it only shows slide and jump. Maybe it says it in the book, but it's all Japanese.
Yeah.
At the rate I'm going, I'll
That
probably
sucks.
learn Japanese before I finish this game. Who's calling? Oh, come on, nobody's calling you. Hello?
Hello, is Pepsi Man there?
Oh, I guess it is for you.
No, don't give him the phone. You need to listen to me very carefully.
Oh god.
You need to get out of there. Pepsi Man is evil. He wants nothing more.
Evil Pepsi
Oh,
Man.
come on, don't you know how hard it is to find a good phone like this? So finally I reach the burning building and give the poor stranded people some Pepsi. Then I get chased by the truck from the Enter Sandman music video. It's basically the same as the giant Pepsi can from the first level, just a bit harder. Eventually Pepsi Man turns down the road as the truck smashes through a building. It seems like no one in this world has value for human life. Just motherfucking
Yeah,
Pepsi. Look at
Pepsi's
that.
all
The truck
important.
smashes into something,
is
and
the only
Pepsi
thing
Man
that
pays no
matters.
mind and just keeps on running like Forrest Gump.
Was he the Joker? What the fuck is this? Wow, this guy's got a Pepsi addiction. Jesus.
Pepsi for TV game.
Not video game, TV game? I mean, it makes
TV
sense.
game.
Yeah, from now on, I'm the angry TV game nerd. Here we go, on to the next disaster that requires Pepsi. This time it's a motherfucking plane crash. Jeez, there's lots of tragedy in this game.
Yeah,
Thankfully,
people
all the
dying.
people are okay.
What they
but
need is a
their
Pepsi.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
What the fuck?
So, you guessed it, more running. It's the same thing over and
This
over.
is so
this time you're
in-
going down a highway with traffic coming on both sides, which begs the question, why doesn't Pepsi Man just run on the side of the road? There's trucks, motorcycles, buffalo, and a bunch of rocks rolling.
His gets
No
feet
rolling
dirty,
rocks.
I guess?
You get to the end, and Pepsi Man, once again, buys a Pepsi at a vending machine.
Why can't he just have
You know,
one on
Pepsi
him?
Man is a rather sad tale. Pepsi Man can make Pepsi for everybody except himself.
Yeah, he can't. He has to keep going to a vending machine. That's
This next
sad.
stage is a nightmare. After beating the desert, you run through the mine where you can't see shit. How is anyone supposed to play this? There's pits everywhere, but good luck seeing them. It doesn't help that if you get a game over, you have to run through the desert part again. You're gonna be here for a bit. Each time I'd get a little further and then die at whatever came next. This part is like really having to piss and knowing the next rest stop isn't for 200 miles. So about an hour later, when I happen to do less shitty enough, I finally deliver those poor plane crash victims their Pepsi.
Damn.
And of course, another
Pepsi
chase
must be
level.
incredible.
This time I want you to guess who chases Pepsi Man, because it makes no sense. Is it Buffalo? Nope, nice try.
Oh, God.
Motorcycles?
Here we
Keep
go.
guessing. Rolling rocks? No again. This time you get chased by a giant tumbling mass of logs.
Oh yes, I remember this. Damn, that guy's got a Pepsi addiction. Seriously, slow down on the Pepsi. Jesus.
Pepsi for pizza.
Pepsi for everything.
Pepsi for pizza? Yeah, actually a pizza would be pretty good right about. Oh,
Oh,
thanks.
nice. Let me guess this. Oh, come on. Don't do that. That was a nice cheesy
you.
pizza.
Okay, so thankfully we're on to the final level, Pepsi City, a
Oh, boy.
dystopian urban sprawl that should pose as a warning of rampant consumerism. It's a place that's completely comprised of advertisements. Imagine if Roddy Piper wore the sunglasses from They Live Here. His head would explode.
Yeah.
Honestly, seeing all these Pepsi logos and playing this game is doing the exact opposite of making me want a Pepsi. It makes me want not a Pepsi.
Yeah, I don't want
so
a
this time
Pepsi.
The computer at the Pepsi factory
don't
has
think I
gone
want a
haywire,
Pepsi ever
and
again.
without Pepsi Man's help, there'll be a world shortage of Pepsi. So Pepsi Man must run. You're gonna
Yeah.
die here a fuck ton of times. This is a culmination of all the frustrating bullshit and then some. This has to be the most unhealthy city in the world. It's no wonder people are keeled over on the side of the street. How about drink some water?
Yeah,
That might help.
what happens to
One
the water
thing I don't
supply?
understand is why every sign in this game falls off when Pepsi Man gets near it. Are the signs sentient creatures bent on inconveniencing Pepsi Man?
They probably use
Everything
Pepsi
is
glue.
so precise for such a piece of shit game. It took me the same amount of time to beat the stage than every other stage combined. I game overed 13 times.
Damn.
Each continue, you get 4 lives. Plus, I died 3 more times before I finally passed it.
Damn.
Maybe I just suck. Maybe the game sucks.
The game's
Maybe
hard,
we both
so-
suck. But either way, that's too much suckage going around. This last section, you can't hit anything or you're dead. And you only
Yeah.
have a few seconds to do it. But finally, I've made it to the computer core and the world can have their precious Pepsis.
Jesus.
Onward to the last chase level. This time, it's another giant Pepsi can that falls off 2 columns.
Oh,
Seriously,
Jesus.
Pepsi City and the rest of the world, for that matter, needs to find a decent structural engineer.
There's a lot of
Everything's
giant
falling
Pepsi
apart.
cans,
this
aren't there?
time, the can just falls for no reason. What if a regular person happened to walk under this thing? There'd be lawsuits out the ass.
Yeah, there
this
would
last
be
level
lawsuits.
is like the log one, except it's a Pepsi can that gives birth to baby Pepsi cans that try to trip you. When you beat it, the TV game guy flips his shit, the credits roll, and then he has to piss because of the ungodly amount of Pepsi he's consumed.
His
Excuse me.
piss must be just pure Pepsi,
Beating
honestly.
it unlocks classic Pepsi Man and free play mode if you want to play through and collect all the Pepsis. I say, however, fuck that, good riddance, the end. Well, that's Pepsi Man. I'm not going to play it again as classic Pepsi Man or unlock other bullshit or whatever, so I'm done. Get the hell out of here.
I finally found you.
Oh my god.
Come on,
you
how these
can't be
assholes keep getting in
serious.
here? Wait a minute.
That's the guy from
Do I know you?
the video game, right?
Pepsi for TV
That's
game.
insane. Did he actually get him on it? On his show?
Oh,
Incredible.
You're the Pepsi TV game guy. Hey, why do you say TV game instead of video game?
There's no time to explain that now. I'm here to finally destroy that menace. Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man.
Ah!
Mentos.
That's right, bitch. Back it off. Okay, I bought us some time. Pepsi Man has to be stopped.
He's a good actor,
He's
actually.
pure evil, and he'll stop at nothing
doing
until
really
the
well.
entire universe is Pepsi.
I'm okay with
Very
that.
Interesting. Like I give a shit. Though, can we talk about this TV game thing?
Don't you get it? He will stop at nothing and take away everything you love, everything you cherish and care about, and turn it into Pepsi.
You sure this
Get
is
you
not Rob the
hooked.
Robot?
And slowly
Episode
destroys your life. There was a time when my refrigerator was jam-packed with wholesome, nutritious foods.
Strawberries
Lettuce, almond milk, tofu-flavored tofu. And that was all taken away and turned into Pepsi. He turned my dog into Pepsi! And you remember all those cans strewn about in the living room? Some of those aluminum cans were my wife
Oh, Jesus.
and my
This
children.
It's getting deep. It's
I
getting
had
dark.
to sell the scrap from my can family just to pay for their funeral. He
Jesus.
broke me. He destroyed me. He ruined me.
Yeah, I understand. He turned my beer into Pepsi.
You gotta help me, nerd.
That's
You
bad.
gotta
Never
help
turn
me.
the Rolling Rock into a Pepsi.
Help me avenge my family.
Okay. Well, how do we stop him?
I'm glad you asked. I've been working on a secret weapon for 2 decades.
Okay.
And I've hidden it in the one place he'd never look. Behind you!
You hit it behind me?
No! Ah! The TV guy! You saved me! Are you okay, man?
Oh, boy. Oh, he looks messed up. Ooh.
Does it look like I'm okay? Ah! I'm turning into Pepsi! Run!
That is gross.
Nerd! Get to the factory! Go!
Factory?
Oh. Everything's gonna turn into Pepsi now. And it's just...
Factory.
I'm
course,
running
this
back
factory.
screen. It's hilarious. Coca-Cola. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, what am I gonna do? Oh, of course. The fresh maker.
Oh, you've just pissed him off, nerd.
Well, I'm fucking dead.
Yeah, he's fucked. Mentos. Fresh Mentos. Damn. What a way to end it, the Terminator.
Holy
2
shit.
I need a vacation.
Well, that explains the t-shirt. Is he dead?
Wow, that's orange soda.
Pretty sure he's dead.
You ever mix cola in orange soda? Germans love it. They call it spezi. It's disgusting.
I think there's a thing called Fanta
He's
as well. It's
terminated.
like a cola Fanta.
It's over.
No,
It's an orange juice.
not yet. There's still one more Pepsi Man remaining.
Oh boy.
Really?
Really? Oh god,
It
the
must be destroyed
Terminator.
Oh.
The fucking Terminator.
Can you at least tell me what that Pepsi for
I love the
TV game
nostalgia
thing
off
means?
of it all.
Actually, I don't remember any of that.
Too much
My
Pepsi went to your
brain
head.
is literally just chunks of Pepsi now.
Yeah. I guess we'll never know.
Here. Use these chains to lower me down into the orange soda so I can die a real cinematic-like death. The death I deserve. A hero.
Oh my god. What did you do, nuts? What an
Pepsi for
asshole.
funerals.
Nice ending though, that was hilarious. The middle finger. Oh boy. Jesus. So yeah, I think that's the end of the video. I gotta say that was absolutely insane. I think that's the end of the video. Yep, that's the end of the video. Okay, so that was absolutely hilarious. The Terminator 2 ending was absolutely great. Instead of using his thumb, he uses the middle finger. Only the nerd would think of something like that. This guy is so fucking amazing. He is so creative. I mean, this guy's is just a genius. And I can't believe they got the guy from the game on on the Angry Video Game Nerd, episode. That's insane. I am absolutely shocked. The nerd's really going places. He's getting a lot of popular people on his Angry Video Game Nerd, episodes. Really impressive, but I've played Pepsiman, and it's a really difficult game. From what I remember, I was just struggling to get past, the stage or level, whatever you want to call it. I was just struggling throughout the whole entire thing. But yeah, I'm so glad that he actually got around to review this, because this game is even though it's self-advertisement and it's like corporate and it's all about Pepsi, it's actually a respectable, unique game. And it's definitely worth a check on an emulator, or if you've got the physical copy, which will probably cost you like $100 or something like that. It's pretty expensive. But yeah, this episode was absolutely great. I absolutely loved it. So yeah, if you want to check out the rest of my content, you can check out all my James and Mike Mondays videos. I've made a playlist video for that, along with Board James. I've done You Know What's Bullshit. I've done Bad Game Coverer, and I've also done all the Angry Video Game Nerd related content. I've done a lot of Angry Video Game Nerd related content, so check out all my playlists for my channel. And yeah, you'll be in Angry Video Game Nerd heaven. But yeah, if you like this video, make sure to give a like, comment down below, and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.